welcome to Snowboard Kids. So this is Snowboard Kids. I'm just gonna let the intro play and I'll talk over it for a bit. So this is a game that I've seen several run-throughs on YouTube, and I hate it when there's a million run-throughs of a specific game, but I've played this game quite a bit as a kid, and as I'm growing older, I've played it several times. I've beaten it many times also. And I see a lot of people don't really know how the game is. Like, they know the game, but they don't really know everything about it. So my role here is to entertain you guys, but also give you a good explanation of how this game works. I already have a file here. So, I'm going to save over this after. So here we go. These are the main 5 characters in this game. There's also Snowboard Kids 2, second part of the series, obviously. That game I will cover later. This game is not as long as number 2, but it can be very frustrating. Number 2 is a lot more polished. There's a lot more tricks you can do and stuff like that. I don't mean snowboard tricks, I mean while racing, while using your weapons and whatever. You can deflect stuff, and I'll get to that when I get to number 2. But anyways, so character introduction. This is Slash, my favorite character, who I always play. I don't know, I just love this hair, this spiky hair. And they all have big noses. I don't know why. This Slash, he's 10 years old, I guess. I've always pictured him as older, but I guess he's 10 years old. So he's an all-around character. He's 2 stars speed, 2 stars corner, 2 stars trick. And you've got Nancy, Jam, Linda, who's a year older. Ooh, are they all 10? Yeah. And then Tommy, the fat boy, who I always hate, but he's always beating me in races because he's a lot faster. Anyways, I'll start this picking Slash. So here you got Battle Race, where it's like your Grand Prix, like you would in Mario Kart. The object is to obviously come in first. But by coming in first and all of these, something special happens. And I'm not going to spoil anything for people who haven't seen this series at all, or this game. But yeah, so first objective of the game, get gold in all of these. Next we have skill games, which is just like a bonus thing. You can unlock one special board if you do the trick game, but I've never actually done that, so that's one thing you probably won't be seeing this in this run or in this series. Next you have time attack. Also, I don't think it unlocks anything in this game. I mainly focus more on the main part of the game, the races. You have the board shop where you buy upgrade to boards, and you get the special board later on. Then you can obviously exit and save the game. So let's get right into this. So this one actually has 5 laps. 3 boards. You got freestyle, all around, and alpine. I'm gonna say that this course doesn't have that many turns, so I can use alpine. It sucks at turning, but it's good to be fast in this game. So you want to spam the A button right now, so you get that boost forward. Now item boxes, there's blue and red item boxes. Oh wow, this is a very good item I got. I'll explain in a second. Okay, so there's blue item boxes, which you activate pressing the B button. Then you've got the red item boxes, which you activate pressing the Z button, or Z button, Z button, whatever. Each box costs 100 gold, 100 gold coins. 1 gold coin is worth 100 gold. And when you do flips and tricks, you get money. So it's basically, you do tricks to get coins to be able to fight. So it's not like Mario Kart where you can just bump into boxes. You can actually, if you don't have enough money, you actually crash into boxes and knock you over in this game. In number 2, you still go through them, you still get the item. But in this one, yeah, it's not good if you go through it. So now in first place, you always get, like in Mario Kart, you get the shells or the banana peels. So in first place, you normally get this little rock you throw behind yourself. And it's very useless. Now, I got this invisible board, which is actually the best thing to get in first place. It's a very defensive thing. If you ever see an exclamation mark above my head, he's about to get hit by something, and I can activate this invisible board to avoid the attack completely. So that's the only really defensive thing there is in this game. Also, when you finish the race, depending on what position you get a certain amount of money. And also all the money, see, I have at the bottom right of the screen right here, that gets accumulated and added onto the prize pool. I don't know if you saw as I was going up the lift, but this thing came out of the sky and hit me on the head. When you're on the lift, you're immune to everything. But those are called the pans. It's kind of like a blue shell. Except it hits everybody that you're racing against, and not just the person in first. So when you're in last place, it's something to hold on to. And you have to use it at the right time. Well, you can just use it right away, but I'll get into that if ever I get in last place, which I will. Because you don't want to use it right away. When you use it, you pretty much get ahead of everybody. So you want to keep it until you're about to hit another box when you're still in fourth, kind of thing. I'll explain it later. So no, this is a pretty simple race. It's always the second and third one that I always have troubles with. I don't know, people just seem to catch up near the end. So now, one thing you can... Oh, no. Well, of course, as I do a jump. So now my second item is bombs, but bombs have ricochet damage, so if I would shoot them, I would blow myself up too. I can actually use the invisible board and shoot them. And see, that explosion would have hit me normally, but I'm invis. So it doesn't matter. First place, you get bombs. Now in the second game, bombs are a lot better, because you can actually shoot them backwards. First game, you cannot. Also in the second game, you can look behind you, so you can aim stuff easier, and it's just, that's what I'm talking about, more polished. So here we go, final lap. Now everybody's really close. This is kind of like the blue shell. He goes on person in first, they put a ghost on me. I'm just slower. And there's no limit to how many ghosts you can have most of the time. Well, 3 is the most, because 3 people you're racing against, right? Unless you're unlucky and they get a lot of ghosts in a row. And now I just have to maintain my lead. Ghost not good. Hopefully I could get a invisible board here. Oh, rock. Can I use some of my money, try to get a different item? Oh, nice. Okay, this is kind of risky. Oh, of course. And this is really terrible. See, after all that. Oh, get him, get him, get him! What a way to end the first race. I can't believe that just happened. That never happens. Of course I'd be recording too. Unreal. So you get money for being in first, plus all the money I accumulated. I can't believe that just happened. Wow. And boom, there you go. Gold trophy, not medal. Gold trophy on the first race. I can end this episode here. Next time, Snowboard Kids are out there. I can't believe that happened. We're gonna do the big snowman race. Stay tuned.